following used to a suitable scale for the reinforcement details of a simply supported two-way slab whose corners are held down with the following specifications. Number 1, bottom plan of reinforcement. Number 2, top plan of reinforcement. Number 3, cross section along shorter span. Number 4, cross section along longer span. Specifications. Number 1, size of the room 3 meter by 5 meter. Number 2, overall depth of the slab 135 mm. Number 3, bearing on walls 250 mm. Number 4, edges are simply supported and corners are held down. Reinforcement. A, along shorter span. In middle strip 8 mm dia at 180 mm center to center. In edge strip 8 mm dia 300 mm center to center. Alternative bars are cranked on both sides at a distance of 300 mm from the face of the support. B, along longer span. In middle strip 8 mm dia at 290 mm center to center. In edge strip 8 mm dia 300 mm center to center. Alternate bars are cranked on both sides at a distance of 500 mm from the face of the support. C, torsion reinforcement. A mesh of 620 mm by 620 mm in 4 layers with 8 mm dia, 10 number in each layer at 4 corners. Number 6, top and bottom clear covers are 20 mm and end or side covers are 25 mm. Number 7, grade of concrete is M20 and grade of steel is Fe4 and 5. Schedule of reinforcement. In this case, main straight bars and main cranked bars are placed alternatively. Therefore, the spacing between two main straight bars or spacing between two cranked bars will be is equal to 2 times the actual spacing. Let's calculate the length of different types of bars along the shorter span. First one is A bar, which is length of main straight bar along the shorter span. Which is equal to LMSS is equal to clear span is 3000 plus 2 into bearing 2 into 250 minus 2 into end cover 2 into 25 3450 mm. B bar is main cranked bar. Here the crank is applied on either side of the bar. Length of main cranked bar LMCS is equal to length of main straight bar along shorter span plus 2 into crank allowance. Length of main straight bar along shorter span is 3450 plus 2 into crank allowance is 0.414 times D. Here D is equal to overall depth 135 mm minus top cover 20 minus bottom cover 20 minus dia by 2 minus dia by 2. Here diameter of cranked bar is 8 mm. (3,523 mm). Directly you can write the roundup value. Now calculate the number of main straight bars and main cranked bars along shorter span. The two-way slab is divided into middle strip and edge strips. This is the shorter span LX. This is the longer span LY. Lx is equal to 3000 mm, Ly is equal to 5000 mm. Along the shorter span, these are the divisions. This is the middle strip. On both sides of middle strip, there are edge strips. In the middle strips, the diameter and spacing provided is 8 mm dia at the rate 180 mm center to center. In the edge strip, 8 mm dia at the rate 300 mm center to center on either side. Let's assume ms is the number of main bars along shorter span. It includes the main straight bars and main cranked bars. How many bars are required to provide in the middle strip as well as in the edge strips? So in the middle strip, length is 3/4 of Ly. So this is 3/4 of Ly. This is Ly by 8. Ly by 8. So in the middle strip length is equal to middle strip length divided by spacing of bars in the middle strips. Center to center spacing of bars provided in middle strip plus length of edge strip. Here we have to take two edges, so directly write 2 into edge strip length divided by center to center spacing of bars in edge strip. Middle strip length is 3/4 of Ly. Ly is equal to 5000 mm divided by center to center spacing of bars in middle strip is 180 mm plus 2 into edge strip length is equal to Ly by 8. Ly is equal to 5000 divided by 8 divided by spacing in edge strip is 300 mm. Therefore, total number of bars along shorter span is equal to, in the edge strip, the value comes to 20.833 plus, so here you add plus 1 bar. In the edge strip, the value is 4.167 plus 1 is equal to 26 bars. Therefore, provide 13 number of main straight bars and 13 number of main cranked bars along shorter span. Next is the anchor bar. Assume 8 mm dia, 6 numbers of anchor bars are provided to support the main cranked bars along the shorter span. Length of hanger bar along shorter span is equal to length of main straight bar along longer span. Clear span of slab along longer span is 5000 mm plus 2 into bearings 250 minus 2 into end cover 25. Therefore, length of hanger bar along shorter span is equal to 5450 mm. Now calculate all the above length of bars along the longer span. Length of main straight bar along the longer span L is equal to clear span 5000 plus 2 into 250 minus 2 into 25. 5450 mm. Length of main cranked bar LM cranked bar C along longer span L is equal to length of main straight bar along longer span plus 2 into crank allowance. Main straight bar along longer span is 5450 plus 2 into 0.414 into 135 minus 20 minus 20 minus 8 by 2 minus 8 by 2. The value is 5522.03. You can write it as 5523 mm. This is shorter span LX, longer span LY. We know LX is equal to 3000 mm and LY is equal to 5000 mm. This slab is divided into middle strip and edge strips. In order to provide all the bars along the longer span, this middle strip and edge strip of shorter span is required. This is the middle strip length, 3/4 of LX. This is LX by 8. This is also LX by 8. Therefore, number of main bars along longer span. Here number of main bars means number of main straight bars and number of main cranked bars. NML. Which is equal to middle strip length along shorter span divided by center to center spacing of bars in middle strip plus 2 into edge strip length along shorter 2 into edge strip length along shorter span divided by center to center spacing of bars in edge strip. That's one. Middle 3/4 of Lx is 3000 divided by spacing in the middle span is 290 mm plus 2 into its strip length is Ly by Lx by 8. 3000 by 8 divided by spacing is 300 mm. Therefore, number of main bars along longer span is equal to 12 bars. Therefore, provide 6 number of main straight bars and 6 number of main cranked bars. Here we can provide one extra bar for main straight bar. Next one is hanger bar or anchor bar along the longer span. Therefore, length of hanger bar along longer span HL is equal to length of main straight bar along shorter span. Length of main straight bar along shorter span is 450 mm. Next one is torsional reinforcement. This torsional reinforcement is provided at the corners where the slab is having a discontinuous. This torsional reinforcement is provided in the form of a mesh for a length of Lx by 5. So this is the mesh consisting of 8 mm dia bars, 10 numbers in the both directions. So these bars are provided in 4 layers. This arrangement is shown here. So these are the bars, and here in bottom layer. So all these bars are 10 numbers of 8 mm dia in each layer. Prepare the bar bending schedule for the two-way slab corners held out condition. First bar is main straight bar along shorter span. Designation is A. Bar is a straight bar and diameter is 8 mm. Number of bars 13. Length of each bar is 3.450 meters. Total length is equal to 13 into 3.45. 44.850. Weight per meter is equal to 8 square by 162.2. The square by 162.2. 0.394. Total weight of the bar is equal to total length of the bar into weight of the bar kg per meter. 17.670. Second bar is B bar, main cranked bar along shorter span. Crank on both sides. 8 mm dia, 13 numbers, 3.523 mm, 3.523 meters, 45.799, 0.394. Total weight is equal to 45.799 into 0.394, 18.044. Third bar is hanger bars in shorter span. Designation is C, which is a straight bar Number of diameter is 8 mm. Number of bars are 6. 3 plus 3. 6. Length of each hanger bar is 5.450 meters. Total length is equal to 32.700. 5.45 into 6 bars. Weight of the bar is equal to 0.394. Total weight is equal to 12.883 kgs. Fourth bar is main straight bar along longer span, which is D. Straight bar 8 mm, 6 numbers. Total length is equal, length of the bar is equal to 5.450 meters. Total length is equal to 32.700. 0.394. Total weight is equal to 12.883. Next bar is E, main crank bar along longer span. Diameter is 8 mm. Number of bars are 5. Length of each bar is 5.523. Total length is equal to 27.615. 0.394. Weight of the bar per meter. Total weight is equal to 10.880. Sixth bar is hanger bar along longer span. F is a straight bar, 8 mm dia, 6 numbers, 3.450. Total length is equal to 20.700. Weight per meter is 0.394. Total weight is equal to 8.155 kgs. Last bar is designation as G, and each is the torsional reinforcement. It consists of 10 bars. In each direction. Having a length of Lx by 5, and it is provided in the 4 layers. Diameter of bar is 8 mm. It is provided in 4 corners in 4 layers, and number of bars are 10. Therefore 160 number of bars are provided in all the 4 corners. Length of each bar is 620 mm. In meters it is 0.620. Total length is equal to 160 into 0.620. 99.200. 0.394 is the weight of the bar per meter. Total weight is equal to 99.2 into 0.394. 39.084 kgs. Total quantity of steel required for two-way slab held down condition is equal to 119.599 kgs.